whenever there is a need for a social responsibility or action, art of living is right there. There was war in Lebanon, art of living was right there to help people. And when there was 9/11 in New York, art of living was right there to help the firemen, to help the police, to help the people there. Same with floods and tsunami and in all these situations, there is that compassion in the heart of people which needs a direction, which needs a little kindling, and that happens with art of living. The positive power in the world is to unite people. The negative is to find differences and create conflicts. So while conflicts are happening in many parts of the world, we need forces which wants to unite people, all join hands together and work as a humongous task in front of us. Respect each other, their ways, their culture, their traditions, and their ideologies. Respect for each other is a basic tenet. I think it's all basic human values. Keeping aside the differences, we all agree on few principles of non-violence, love, cooperation, compassion. These values can bind people, unite them, and then the differences will simply dissolve. Yes, I'm sure the good will win, will trump always, and the truth will always trump. And as you correctly said, in a few years' time from now, the power of good will grow more and more, and people will become more compassionate, more spiritual, as to say. Their attitudes will be different. It's already becoming different. Yeah, aggression and terrorism, and anger and riots and violences, these are happening as well, but I think that will go down. Everyone should know they have a part to contribute towards world peace. No one can sit and say, this is not my job, someone else will do it. In India we have a saying that even squirrel can contribute something. We call it the squirrel's contribution in building a bridge. So everyone, whatever they can do, they should do towards social well-being. A dialogue is possible only when you have people of differences come together. And I feel it is necessary to bring people of diverse nature together. That is the sign of our success. No point in having like-minded people sharing the same stage and talking the same thing. We should have people who completely disagree with each other, have different ideology or point of views, and if they all come together, then we build a culture of dialogue, and which is sign of good civilization. We need to keep putting hope and positive thinking in people's mind. Otherwise, when they keep reading the whole negative things and all the problems in the world all the time, they get more depressed, and as they are more depressed, there is nothing they would like to do to get out of it. With globalization, what is happening is that richer nations can become more richer, and the poorer can become more poorer. So this possibility is there. But these things, the leaders will have to keep in mind that it's a collective growth of everybody, collective good of everybody. That can be the answer. So we have to think on that broader social responsibility, that the developed countries have responsibility to develop the undeveloped countries as well. And the underdeveloped countries should get out of the paranoia of being ruled and being misused, rather than open their doors and welcome the developed countries. So there need to be a give and take principle, which is mutually good, both. And This aspect one has to highlight more in globalization. So as I said, globalizing things which are more beneficial, which would boost the economy, make the poor rich and the rich also rich, should be the policy. Otherwise, globalization will keep the poor poor and the rich unrich. It's not going to help. It should be a win-win situation. The secret is very open. It said, Art of Living says, smile and serve and know yourself.